We finally have the update dropping today. And it's not just going to be PvP, we're actually getting a Halloween update coming as well. So we're getting a 2-for-1. We're getting a Halloween update and we're getting a ranked PvP. So we were supposed to get it last week, but I guess, you know, integrating PvP into an actual system may take some time. So the week delay is understandable, but it's confirmed that we're getting it today. Hence why we're covering this before it drops. So we're going to be taking a look at all the sneak peeks that we have, covering all the stuff that we know is coming. And I also have something to show you guys on exactly how it might work, or at least how the launch rollout is going to be, and share some bad news. Well, it depends on how you look at it, but let's jump into the Anime Card Class Discord and take a look at all the information that they've given us so far. So we're starting off at the top, and as you guys can see, we already have some of the emblems. I'm not sure which one's going to be which, but if I am to say, I'd say this is the basic one, this is the second best one, and this would be the highest tier one. They look very good. I like the radiant aura. I think red should be first always, but you know, it's fine. Then we have some card skins, not Halloween themed, concert themed. I'm not sure if this is dropping for this update or not, but I think it should. I mean, I don't see why not, because they're dropping a bunch of skins this update, as you will see in the later updates. Then we have a Kaiju number 8 sneak. I don't think this has anything to do with this current update, but it's just to show where their head's at, and probably this could be the next world that we have. Who knows? Well, not the next, because I actually think the next one we're getting is Soul Eater, but I will see that later down the line. So we have some more card skins, and why I say the next one is Soul Eater is because, bro, Def the Kid is not in the game. I think he'll be one of the cards that we're getting for the Halloween update. Then we have Senjin Woo, that girl from Fire Force, I'm not sure what her name is. And then we have Albedo. I will say the skins look very good. I'm not sure how we'll be getting them. I don't think it's just going to be a code that we enter and then we just get them. I think we'll actually need to do something for them, but how are they going to integrate the quest and so on? I have no idea. Or we probably just get it for free. You know, what do I know? Scrolling down, we have some more skins. We have Luffy, Maharaga, Jinwoo again. Why do we have 2 Jinwoo skins? Yeah, why do we have 2 Jinwoo skins, bro? And I think that's beta. Is it beta? Probably, it could be. I don't know. It looks like beta. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I think my favorite one on this one is this, obviously, for obvious reasons. This is, anyways. Yeah, this is my favorite one. And then for this one, my favorite one would be Luffy. This is a close second for, I mean, obvious reasons. And this one, I don't know who that is. Who is that? I have no idea who that is. Then we have Megumin. Then we have the elf. I think that's Aura. It's definitely the elf from Overlord. I just don't know. I think her name is Aura. And then we have Kaguya looking like a cross of Sakura. For some reason, this gives me Sakura vibes. I don't know why. My favorite one would be the Megumin one. And then I think it's the last set of skins we have. Again, you see we have, what's the name again? I don't know what the name is, bro. Nah, let me Google that shit real quick. Give me a second. Yeah, so her name is Maka. I was not wrong. I thought I had it wrong, but yeah, Maka. Then we have Sho. Then we have Julius and Eminence card. So again, the skins look wonderful. This does for sure make, again, I definitely think we're getting 4 cards. I don't know how it's going to work out, but we're probably going to get like a Halloween moon. And we're getting 4 cards. 2 of these cards being Marker and Def the Kid. Or we're probably just getting these 2 cards. I don't know, bro. But I know we're getting new cards for sure. If you're watching the video and you're enjoying so far, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. And then we have an actual screenshot of what ranked would look like. So we have battle, which I'm guessing this is where you challenge people. I don't know if it's live, like active fighting, or if it's you just fight someone teams and they make a team to defend. Not sure how it's going to work. But then we have the history, so you can see all your wins and losses. You can see who you fought, who you lost to, who you won to, XYZ. Then we have the leaderboard, which is probably going to show you the best or highest ranking players. I don't know if it's going to be all in one, because again, we have 2 different game modes. So I don't know if both game modes are gonna get a leaderboard or if it's just one leaderboard for one game mode. Then we have the shop, which is where we're going to buy stuff from the rewards that we get from doing ranked. Okay, yeah, so this is ranked, so what am I talking about? This leaderboard is only going to be for ranked. Yeah, then we have the shop, and we have scaled. Don't know what that means, but then we have any. Don't know what that means. So these are two things that we'll only be able to see when we get into the game. But the UI and everything looks pretty clean. I like how it looks. You get to see your opponent, their name, their elo, their team, their support cards. I don't think you should be allowed to see people's support cards though. I think that's because that can definitely work against them. I can build a team to counter your support cards if I can see both your team and your support cards, you know? And then you can also see your player, your name, your elo, your team, your support cards, and you can see both ranked symbols. I guess these are the same symbols that what the hell, I thought this was the X. I guess these are the same symbols that we would see here. So depending on your rank, this is probably the symbol that you will see. And I mean, again, UI looks clean. The concept looks, based on what we can see, looks doable and seems fun. I don't know if it's gonna get stale, which is the thing that I'm worried about. Eventually it just gets stale. But who knows? They could probably do events and stuff. I'm excited though. This is kind of scuffed. They should have at least shown us like how a win screen would look on, like if you win. But I mean, we don't get to be too picky. At least you have 3 losses. At least show us 1 win, bro. But let's move on, because they actually showed us what the area for the event is going to be. And like they specified, this is not, and I repeat, not a world boss, and does not replace Sukuna. It's like a different part entirely of the map. So I mean, I'm pretty excited about it. Now I have seen this before. Let's stop. Now I have seen this before, but we're gonna watch it again. And as you can see, it looks pretty cool. And just from this angle, you can see that this is the School of Death, or the Death School, however the hell you want to call it. But again, I am certain we're getting new cards, bro. Let's play. Yeah, it looks really good. This looks extremely good, bro. In my opinion, they outdid themselves, and because the bar for this game is always very high. Like graphics wise, they need to like keep it up, because they've been doing extraordinarily well with how they make the game look. And I will say it's a bar that they've never really gone below. They've been doing well consistently. Now, before we actually end this video, I have one more thing to show you guys that I don't know if I can show you, but I'm just gonna cut out the name and I'm gonna show you guys some information on how exactly this is going to be rolled out. And by this, I mean the PvP system. But before we do so, let's hop over to announcements and take a look at the last announcement that they made. And we're going to be reading this. Hello all, with the upcoming ranked beta release tomorrow. Firstly, please understand that this is the first time that I've made something of this nature. And also that no matter how much we test with the small group of testers, we have no idea what the scale of ACC's player base will do to the system. So I ask that you be patient. We've been patient, bro. Relax. There may be issues with it that we are completely unaware of until we go live. So there could be multiple restarts involved after we push the update to fix critical issues. And that's fine. I don't think anyone would be losing their minds if you restart the game to fix an issue that's messing up a ranked PvP. Then again, I'm gonna be honest, bro, some people just complain for no reason. So I guess I understand why this is being put up, but yeah. Secondly, we'll be imposing a role requirement for ranked beta. It will start off quite high, but do not be alarmed. This is only to lessen the load on the system as we monitor the stability of ranked beta. We will be constantly lowering that role requirement by large amounts. It will happen live without needing a restart. I mean, that's fine, as we ensure that the system is able to take in more players. With that said, many players may not be able to participate in ranked beta immediately upon release. And hey, that's fine, because I know I will be able to participate, bro. But we'll be able to a few hours later. Yeah, I mean, this is understandable. I'm not expecting, like I said, it's a new system that they're integrating. It's going to take time. It may crash. It may fail in some areas and some aspects. So them needing time to work on it and then restart it at times is completely understandable. Also, the fact that not everyone will be able to play immediately is understandable, but I can see how people might not be happy about that in particular. But anyway, for the information that I need to give you before we end this video, If you're watching the video and you're enjoying so far, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. And here it is. The beta version is a very new system to us, so we intend to roll it out in stages. Essentially, the first version will be season 0 and won't have any cards banned or restrictions outside of the 2 base modes. So we're going, it's a free for all. I'm getting, people have some disgusting cards. Don't expect me to be a high rank in this game. I'm getting clapped. Am I excited to play? Hell yes. Am I expecting good things? No, bro, my cards are shit. On launch, do not overload the system. We will set it to 100 million roll requirement. So if you're below 100 million rolls, initially you will not be able to participate in ranked at all. And drop it by 10 million every day. So I almost said the name, bro. So bro told me 10 million every day, but the announcement said they will be dropping it live actively. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. But regardless, we know the top or the cap or the initial line is going to be 100 million rolls. So if you're below 100 million rolls, I think it's fair, but not fair at the same time, because you guys who just started to play the game are better cards than me, which means after I'm already fighting Goliaths, I have to be scared of David. Listen, this is selfish, but I'm happy about it. I'm happy that the cap or the line is 100 million, because that just decreased my competition. Hey, it is what it is, bro. Season 0 won't have the seasonal rewards, only the ranked shop will be available. And that I understand, kind of a bummer, because this is probably the only, matter of fact, I might even suck in this season. But this is the only season I feel like I'll have a chance unless I pull some good shit. And I'm not even getting rewards, which is crazy. But yeah, we're gonna start off at 100 million. We're going to be decreasing by about 10 million every day. Or live, not sure which one they're gonna go with, but we know for a fact we're starting off at 100 million and we have no seasonal rewards. But yeah, this is what's going to be coming. Later, I guess they'll introduce every single thing that they added, meaning the new cards and so on. So we'll also be covering that. And we're going to be live for the update. So I'm expecting you to be there. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope this was informative, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.